Hello, I'm Rochelle Semenovich and welcome to this special three-part edition of The Report in which we celebrate the women of Australian cinema. We have a wealth of talented female filmmakers in this country. However, gender disparity is a huge issue confronting the Australian film industry at present, with women grossly underrepresented in key creative roles such as writers, directors and producers. Ausflix commends efforts such as Screen Australia's Gender Matters initiative to enhance gender diversity within the industry. We encourage filmmakers of every gender, identity and ethnicity to get involved with streaming on Ausflix, as we truly do aim to share every Australian film. So let's start with directors. Aussie women have made a significant contribution to our screen heritage since way back in 1921, when Kate Howard was the first female Australian to direct a feature film, while Lottie Lyle released The Blue Mountains Mystery that same year. The late 20s and the 30s were dominated by the three McDonough sisters, who together wrote, produced, directed and designed a series of features that are today considered the best of our late silent era films. Modern female directors have given us great films such as Gillian Armstrong's 1979 classic My Brilliant Career, Nadia Tass's Malcolm, where the suburbs of 1980s Melbourne were given a quirky new life, Rachel Perkins' Brand New Day, an Indigenous coming-of-age story turns musical comedy, and Jennifer Kent gave us The Absolute Creeps in The Babadook, while Jocelyn Moorhouse gave us a lesson in stylish revenge in The Dressmaker, and this is just to name a tiny few. We recently sat down with some of these memorable storytellers, including Jocelyn Moorhouse, to talk about her experience from the director's chair.
When Proof first came out, it actually was quite a hit because it had been given a lot of attention at the Cannes Film Festival in 1991, and that had made it a rather famous film. And so when it opened, it did actually get a lot of attention, and a lot of people did go to see it. It's faded in a lot of people's memories, I think, now. Obviously not film buffs. People who love film always remember it. But the new generation of kids and film students out there wouldn't know about it, and I'd love them to be able to have a look at it. Particularly as I have a son who's a film student, and he loves it. He tells me it's a good movie.
G'day. Andy. Can't stay out here long, I'm really quite busy.
Thought you might like to see these.
Yeah.
Describe them to me.
What, each one?
Each one. Keep it simple, under 10 words.
Look, I don't have a lot of time, all right?
Then you better be quick.
When I was a student of film, if I wanted to see the early films of Skepsey or Weir or Beresford, I would have to wait until they came on to screen at the local art house cinema, or maybe got shown on television in the middle of the night, and I'd have to stay up late and watch them. And then, of course, when Gillian Armstrong brought out My Brilliant Career, I was very inspired by that as well. I was very excited to find out there was another female director, because up until that point, I wasn't aware of any in the country. So the idea that Ausflix would be able to present them and have them there available for students or film buffs or anyone who just wants to catch up with some of our great Australian movies, that's a really exciting thing for the filmmaker to think about.
Nadia Tass has directed, produced and acted in a number of Aussie classics, and we were fortunate enough to meet with her recently to discuss her impact on Australian filmmaking.
I think the thing that really excites me is that there are certain things in life, in the world, that are really meaningful to me. Value system, ethics, and the wonderful thing about filmmaking and stage work, which I adore, is that we can communicate, or I can communicate how I feel about certain values through my work, and they're couched in a way that they're not absolutely obvious, but subliminally the audience is actually, getting the effect of what I really want to say.
I could run faster than this, open her up. What, Frank? Faster, faster. As fast as it'll go. Shit. Open the glove box. Just drive this shit heap, will you? Open the glove box. All right. What's this for? Steering. Eh? Like a motorbike. Jesus! Riding like a motorbike!
Yeah, that's right. Jesus, bloody hell. 207 to BKC.
I think to have a platform for Australian film, good Australian film, is really important. There are generations out there who really don't know of the amazing work that's been created in the past.
That's all from us this week. Next time we'll be back with legendary female Australian producers to discuss their work and their enthusiasm for the new distribution opportunities that Ozflix offers.